Good day everyone, and welcome to PJ Forex Studios. Today I'll be teaching us a strategy that is used on the weekly time frame to get an optimum entry. So just as you can see, I'm on the live trade now, and I'm going to show us how I did the analysis and got into this trade. So this strategy is only used on our H4 time frame. That's where we use the strategy. So whenever it's the beginning of the week, you wait till on Wednesday and count 15 candles from your opening candle of the week. So you count 15 candles, because in a week you have 30 or 31 candles in a week. So you count 15 candles from the opening of the week till the middle of the week. Then you put a horizontal line at the opening candle. So if you can see, for this week, our opening candle started from here. So we put a yellow horizontal candle there. That's the beginning of the week. Then you wait for 15 candles from the opening candle. So it will get to 15 candles on Wednesday. So I'll advise you to start trading from Wednesday. So let's count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you can see, these are 15 candles. So the rule for this trade is that at the 15 candle, 15 or 16 candle, the market must trade back to where it opens from. So if it trades back to where it opened from, then you go on and look for the last step broken strategy that I taught. If you see something like that, then you enter. So that's your trade for the week. So just as I said, at the 15th or the 16th candle, the market must trade back to where it opened from on Sunday night. So if it doesn't trade back to that point, leave that pair, go to another pair and check for exactly what I said. So whenever it trades back to the area where it opened from, then you go to your 15 minutes and check the last step broken strategy. So if it aligns with that, then you enter your trade and you trade from that point for the rest of the week. So for this currency pair, Euro AUD, as you can see, I'm still trading it, and I'm on the live trade on it. So as we see, at the 15th candle, it traded back to where the market opened on Sunday night. Can you see that? It traded back. So we go to our 15 minutes and check for our entry points. So it will be on the 2nd of September 2020 by 12 noon. So let's go to our 15 minutes on the 2nd. Can you see it? So you see what happened, right? Around 12. So we are here. So just as I taught on the 15 minutes entry strategy in my other video, if you have not watched it, I will encourage you to go back and watch that video so you can learn how to enter. So for your entry, you have to wait for price to break the last order block before the main move. So when price breaks it, that's where you enter. When price break it, that's when you enter. So for this trade now that I entered in, if you can see, our price broke the order block and came back for a retest. That was where I entered here. It broke it and came back for a retest. So let's draw a box there so you can see the validity of the trade. Can you see it? Can you see? So we see that it broke this box. Price broke this box, went up, came back for a retest. If you remember, I told you that you must wait for a retest before you enter. You must wait for price to retest your block before you enter, so that you can get a minimum in a good entry, so that if you are wrong, your stop loss won't be far from your entry point, and if you are right, you are gaining over 100 pips. So if you can see, okay, so after the order block has been broken and the price comes back for a retest, to put your stop loss, you have to go back to your H4 chart. Since that's where you started your analysis from, you have to go back to your H4 chart. Then you go to your ATR. Your ATR is under your indicator. So you go to your ATR and put your ATR there. Just use the default settings for the ATR. Can you see it? So you go back to the 15th candle that traded back to the opening of your price. You go back to that 15th candle and check the ATR. So let's check it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you can see it, right? So for that, from the 15th candle, you calculate the ATR of the 15th candle. That's what you use as your stop loss. You multiply it by 2. So if you can see, our ATR was 45 pips, right? That's our ATR. So you multiply 45 times 2, it will give you 90 pips. So from this point of the close of the candle, right, this candle, you calculate your 90 pips. That would be your stop loss. So there's no how they will come back to hit that. If they come back to hit that, that means you are wrong. But it will be very hard for them to come back, for the market makers to come back and hit that stop loss. So you calculate your 90 to that. So you see, if we less our 90 from, so when we less 90 pips stop loss from that, can you see, it will give us 1.6056. So that's where we put our stop loss. So our stop loss will be somewhere around here. Can you see that? Somewhere down here. So we saw that price never came there. So we saw that price never traded down there. It started going up. And once it starts going up, you start trailing it by adjusting your stop loss. So that's what I did, and as you can see, I'm in deep profit. So that's it for this strategy. So we'll check another pair to see that the strategy. Okay, so this for GBP USD. So I'll be showing you another entry point using this strategy. So if you can just wait till on the Wednesday when your 15th candle of the week will be formed, you get an optimum entry that you can trade for the rest of the week and make your profits. So for this week, you can see the market opened on the 29th of June, right? So you place a horizontal line at the opening of the market around here, right? Can you see that? Okay, so I can do at the opening. Then you wait for 15 candles to be formed for that week before you start looking for your entry point. Make sure it's at the middle of the week. So just as I said earlier, the rule is that the 15th candle must trade to the opening point. That's where the market opened for that week. Once it trades to that point, that's where you look for your entry. So let's count the candles again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you see that the 15th candle closed on top. Can you see? It closed on top our opening. So we'll be looking for a buy. We'll be looking for a buy setup for that week. Whenever it closes below, you look for a sell setup. If it close on top, you look for a buy setup. So can you see? You see that when it closed on it, this is the rest of the week the market traded up. You see, right? So you see that the strategy works. What you just need is to be patient for those 3 days. Don't trade on Monday, don't trade on Tuesday. Be patient until Wednesday and look for this entry. So once you've entered, then you use your ATR for your stop loss to calculate your stop loss. Let's check another week so I see that the strategy works. Let's check for this week. Okay, the market for this week did not come to our opening point, so we don't trade it. We won't trade it. Can you see for this week? The market opened from this point. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you see that the 15th candle did not close directly on our opening line. So the trade for that week is not valid. So you go to another currency pair. So if you check all the whole currency pair, you must see this you must find this setup for one or two currencies. You must find this setup for one or two currencies to trade for that week. Let's check this. The market open from this point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's not closed at the opening. So it's not valid. So what I just want you to know is that this particular setup comes once in a while, but when you get it, it's 100, almost 100%. If you wait for the right entry, it's almost 100% sure that you make profit for that week and not loss. So you just have to be patient, wait until Wednesday, then check all the whole currency pairs for this setup. Once you get a currency pair that gives you this setup, then you enter, make your profit for that week and get out. Stop trading every day. I would advise you stop trading every day, because if you trade every day, you are opening your account for losses. So minimize the way you trade, look for optimum setup, make your profit and leave the market. So that's okay. So this is for USD card. So if you see this 3 hour for this week, the yellow line, it's 3 hour candle open for that week. So if you count 50 candles from that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if you see at this point, it traded back to our opening point. That's the point at which the market opened on a Sunday night. Do you see? Between the 14th and the 15th candle, it traded back to that point. So as you remembered, when I was explaining this strategy to you, I told you whenever I close on top and it comes back and touch it, you are buying. Then if it closed below and traded back and touch it, you are selling. So you can see for this, what happened is after I touched it, for the rest of the week, it went up. Do you see? So if you traded this way, you'd have caught all these pips for the whole week. Can you see? So what I want you to do is to do this every week. When your markets open, you come and draw a horizontal line at the point which your market open from. Then wait for it to trade till the middle of the week. Then you trade the midweek reversal. So that's the strategy. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel, then click the notification box so that whenever I upload other videos, you'll be notified. Thanks.